jumping Tortuga from behind. This match hasn't even started yet, and it's already devolved into Bedlam and Mayhem. But Bedlam and Mayhem is something that we've come to expect from Eddie Islas. This brand new attitude, this brand new way of thinking. Oh my God!
Yeah, you deserve God! That's a classic case of fuck!
Charlotte, you have to excuse me. I was attacked there for a second. I had to get out of dodge, so to speak.
Had to get out of dodge, and so did the fans that were in the front row right there as Eddie Islas was sent careening into the seats. This match, the bell hasn't even rung yet, and this match is already, well, I stand corrected.
A little too soon for those words as the bell rings. We are now underway as the mighty Tortuga, understandably, justifiably quite upset at this new and improved, so to say, Eddie Islas.
Improved is definitely not the word that I would use to describe Eddie Islas. I think selfish. Actually, I did have a couple words a couple months ago that Eddie has still not gotten over.
I don't even want to ask. This is going to get us banned off the YouTube channel.
No, but it will get me off the Christmas card list.
Fair enough. Thank you very much. As Eddie Islas fighting back, his mighty Tortuga fighting back as well. Do you think the jump on the mighty Tortuga had any effect on the Tortuga psyche?
Well, if it did, he's not showing it as big senton caving in the chest of Eddie Islas.
And another one for good measure as the mighty Tortuga is coming off of an unfortunate loss last month at the anniversary show. The mighty Tortuga is already probably in a desperately unfavorable mood, and I definitely wouldn't want to be on the other side of all that rage.
No, as I was saying earlier, big slam by the mighty Tortuga. As I was saying earlier, Eddie Islas, while he's not the one who pinned the mighty Tortuga, no one can argue that he is the one who cost Tortuga that match. When he bounced steel against skull against steel with that chair shot in a match he wasn't even in.
Yeah, the mighty Tortuga has been bested, unfortunately, by a member that wasn't even in the match, which is why he is no longer the SoCal Pro Heavyweight Champion. Fear not, though, there was a lot of fight still in this young man. We have not seen the last of the mighty Tortuga. And if I were Eddie Islas, I definitely wouldn't be taunting him like this. You got to figure he's already on the naughty list, for Christ's sakes.
This is all a part of Eddie Islas' plan. You saw those knife-edge chops to the chest of Tortuga. You would talk about damaging the psyche. Having that abuse taken straight to the chest will definitely hinder your ability to think clearly.
Huge knife-edge chops by the mighty Tortuga to Eddie Islas. Islas looking a little bit dazed. And a little bit too much protection as the mighty Tortuga takes those down. One final chop is the Eddie Islas that we have come to know and love, of course, finding the easiest way out of that situation.
As you say it, the rake of the eyes. This brand new Eddie Islas, once the straight edge street king, now just acting like the straight up devil. And like you said, taking the easy way out of every single situation.
And a lot of us here, big knee to the face. A lot of us here have known Eddie Islas for a very long time. Are quite disappointed. Into the cover now, one. Only a count of one. You're not going to get the big man down that easily. We're talking about a former decorated champion, upwards for over a year here at SoCal Pro. Quite an impressive resume in his short tenure of the mighty Tortuga.
Definitely impressive resume, but Eddie has an impressive resume as well. Golden State champion, winner of the SoCal Pro Wrestling Rumble. Like you said, Eddie's been here. The people that have been here for the longest have known Eddie, and I think that's why it stung so much when he turned his back on them.
Absolutely, I was definitely hurt by the actions of Eddie Islas. Big suplex goes down, Eddie Islas. The mighty Tortuga now into the cover, 1, 2. Count of 2, but that is one more than Islas got on Tortuga, so you got to figure that Tortuga has a little bit more of the advantage right now in this contest.
It's hard not to have the advantage when you've got the size disparity that Tortuga has over Eddie Islas. The size, the strength, the power disparity between these two is palpable.
Big elbows into the face, big forearms into the face rather, to Eddie Islas. Tortuga even being forced back by the referee. Would you say that Tortuga almost seems a little bit more aggressive than normal, perhaps even to his detriment right there as he took his eyes off of Eddie Islas coming in with a nice clothesline?
It's definitely food for thought.
As Eddie Islas ripping at the mask, perhaps clawing the eyes of the mighty Tortuga. Knee drop onto the throat, onto the gullet.
Like you mentioned, Tortuga's head may not be in the game. He's been betrayed, he's lost his title, he's been short-handed, and some would say absolutely shafted throughout the past couple months by someone he considered his friend, Eddie Islas. So it is very possible that Tortuga's head may not be completely in the game.
Speaking of being in the game, you got to figure, what is the game plan? What is the end game here for Eddie Islas? What is he trying to prove? What is he trying to do here? He's not going for any titles. He's not going for any sort of, oh my goodness, big belly to belly. Down goes Eddie Islas.
Now, I don't mean to correct you there, Andy, but I believe that was a Shelly to belly.
Very good, yes, it's a nice joke. Very good joke, very good joke. Eddie Islas now taking the brunt of more punishment from the mighty Tortuga. Again, showing his frustrations here, perhaps not to his best side, although as of right now, dominating this match. But the mighty Tortuga is more prone to make mistakes already. Again, getting in another tussle with the referee. This is not typical. As Eddie Islas is now, again, we talk about taking the easy way. What is this now? What is Eddie Islas doing? A big man when it comes to attacking somebody from the back, but of course when he is confronted, look at this, the sign of disrespect.
Sign of disrespect. Is he leaving? Eddie, you're in the match. You can't leave.
Oh, don't worry. We got a rectification here as the mighty Tortuga comes back to get Eddie Islas. Fighting on the outside, shoving Eddie Islas back toward the ringside area.
Eddie better be careful or Tortuga's going to shove his arm right up his rectification.
As the mighty Tortuga showing Eddie Islas he does not want, look at this coward hiding behind the referee now. And as the, what is that? What was that? Did he hit the referee? Oh no, what is this?
I believe this is what you would call taking the easy way out.
Here's your winner as a result of a disqualification, the mighty Tortuga.
Month after month after month, we've seen this. Eddie Islas taking the easy way out,